Let's get you back to this breaking news now on the royal. So a spokesperson for Prince Harry saying that he and his wife Meghan Markle were involved in a near catastrophic car chase with paparazzi. They say that it happened yesterday in New York. They were in town for an awards ceremony where she was being awarded from the Ms. organization in Brooklyn. The spokesperson calls it a relentless pursuit that lasted more than 2 hours. And they say it involved several near collisions. So Laura Ingle has been gathering what she can on the story for us so far. Let's get to her. Hi, Laura.
Good morning. Yeah, we're trying to get some information on this. This news just breaking in the last hour. We do understand, according to some reports, that the NYPD is aware of this, may have been involved in this, at least watching it, but we have not received comment from the NYPD. And as you mentioned, we're getting word from a spokesperson that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's issued a statement saying the couple and Markle's mother were involved in what they called a terrifying paparazzi car chase here in New York. And according to these reports, the incident happened last night after Meghan and Harry attended an award ceremony in New York. This chase being described as near catastrophic. In a car chase involving paparazzi photographers, the incident reportedly lasted over 2 hours, and there were multiple near collisions here in New York City. Again, waiting for the NYPD to tell us something on this. This, of course, brings up the comparison to how Harry's mother, Princess Diana, died in a 1997 car crash in Paris after being chased by the paparazzi. And according to TMZ, at some point, the SUV that the trio was in, they pulled over and the three of them jumped into a New York City taxi cab. We've heard reports that they were staying in town at a private residence. We continue to work on this story to bring you more details about exactly what went down in New York City last night that caused this incident, and of course a very worried statement from the couple's spokesperson. We'll bring you more as we get it.
Okay.
Laura Ingle, thank you.
Thank you.
Laura, thank you for that.
See anything else over there on that?
Yeah, I just looking at TMZ's website. They got a couple pictures too. Remember we reported a moment ago about they got out of the car
and into a taxi.
And apparently there's a picture of that. So I don't know what part of town that was, but you can clearly see Meghan Markle sitting in the backseat of the taxi. And then there's one after that where the three of them. So there's Meghan Markle's mom, Meghan Markle, and then Prince Harry is sitting across in a oversized SUV in the middle seat, and Harry's holding up his iPhone as if to take a picture or a video of the photographers outside the window there. So how's that for deep investigative reporting?
I'm sure it would be very disturbing for him, for them. One, nobody wants to be in a situation like that. And then, of course, he has always maintained that his mother was wrongfully killed in that car chase.
Yes, and if you saw the series on Netflix, millions and millions did watch it. There was a scene in New York City where they came into town for something, and I think it was a photo shoot on the west side of the Manhattan Island, where she was on the phone and she was talking to some others about, hey, I saw this photographer here. She calls them Paps or Pap. Short for paparazzi. I saw them over here, and they're around the corner, and they go driving down the West Side Highway, and that was it was front of mind for Meghan Markle when she was at least in New York at that time.
Also, the other thing is to be curious about if there's more video, or even if who knows if he was taking a picture there, as you see in the TMZ photo, he's holding the phone up. But will they release any video? Or did anybody else have any video so that we could get a clearer picture of what happened?
Well, what's interesting is that in New York City, when something like this happens, man, it hits social media in a minute, doesn't it? But this, so far as we can tell, so far, there's been no evidence of it. Whether or not that turns out to be the case in the end, we can't say.
It's described by the spokesperson as catastrophic with several near collisions, and nearly catastrophic. I would also wonder what time of day this was. I mean, sometimes traffic in the city, it doesn't mean you can't be chased, but traffic in the city has been abysmal, and you can't get very far very fast.
Yes, it is.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.